Welcome to my house. It is summer. It is the middle of July, and I'm just now starting to think about my classroom and what I need to do to be ready for students in the middle of August. And so, a friend and I stopped by school. She needed to pick some things up, and I kind of went in there and looked around, and that's when I videotaped my classroom and what it looked like right now. And I picked up a few things to do at home. So this is really where it begins. It's just these tiny little projects that I take home with me. I probably have less than an hour of work to do. But if I do these little things now, this hour will save me two when school starts. And so I highly recommend making a plan and following through just in small baby steps to get ready for your school year. Um, we have a typed plan, and I know it'd be hard to see this, but we have a typed plan. This um, is the things that we need to get ready for just the first few days of school, which is crazy. But the first page is everything that needs to be prepared for that first half day. There are a lot of things that have to be prepped so that the room is ready for kids. Um, a lot of these things are like labels that need to go on materials and different activities that we'll do the first days. Those kinds of things we have to prepare and have everything ready so that when the kids walk through the door, then it's ready for them. Um, I won't go through everything, but a couple of the items that I brought home are not hard and really not that time consuming, but the first one is I copied on cardstock these little half sheets that we put parent information on, and one of the things that lists is the email address for the classroom newsletter. This is really important because if we can get the classroom newsletter and just that parent email group out and working pretty quickly, then that helps with parent communication all the way throughout the year. So I have parents fill this out at Sneak a Peek night, which happens a couple days before school starts. And then that gives me an opportunity to try to get that parent email group up and running before the kids even walk through the door. And then that first day when kids are having fun, hopefully that first half day of school, they come home, the parents say, "How did your day go?" And they tell them, and then they have confirmation of what happened that day with an email from me. So these just need to be hole punched and numbered, and that'll take not long, 5 minutes, less than that. Another project I brought home, we on Pinterest found a Lucky Charms poem. It says, "Welcome to second grade. This is a special treat to remind you that I'm glad you're in my class. Search the bag and inside you should find." And then each one of the marshmallows there's a reason why the marshmallow is in there, like the purple horseshoe to remind you that you matter. And there's a reason for each of the marshmallows. So we'll not buy the Lucky Charms until last minute. I won't open them up and put them in. But what I can do is go ahead and open the baggie and staple it just on one side. So then these are all prepared. And then, a couple days before school starts, when I'm trying to do some of those more last minute things, I can put a chunk of Lucky Charms in each one of these bags, zip them up, and then they're ready to go. So this is something else that will save me time later, and that's the kind of things I'm doing right now. It's not any brain work, it's not anything hard to do. It's just these little jobs that can get done right now to help me that can help me next month. The last thing I brought home to work on were these cardstock. They're on cardstock and they're shields. We do a superhero theme in second grade, and we celebrate a special holiday. We celebrate the second day of second grade, and we talk about how there's only one time where you're ever going to have the second day of second grade. So we do fun things that all revolve around doubles or the number 2 or I don't know, stuff like that. So one of the things we've done in the past is send home a visor, and they decorated the visor at home with 2s or things that come in 2s. They could be pictures of 2s, Some people glued on two of different items on their visors, however they want to decorate, as long as it has something to do with the number 2. And then they would bring it in the next day and wear their visor. We are not going to do that this year. Instead, we copied these shields, and I'll cut them out, and on the back there's at this very top I'll whack off this part of the paper, and after it's cut out I'll tape on that paper with a little that bumps out a little bit so the kids can slide their hand up there and then they can show their shield. And we're hoping to have a really cute second day of second grade picture with everybody with their 2 shields striking a pose in superhero fashion. So those need to be cut out, and the backs have to be done as well. So those are the projects I'm working on. I'll let you know how it goes.